Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Strike.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. That one not close, and it's 2-1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Darvish delivers. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Darvish kicks, delivers. And that one hammered way back there. It bangs off the wall. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's too high. Carroll leads off second with nobody out.
Boy, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. They get the out on Marte. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Josh Naylor batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ball.
This one in the dirt.
1 ball.
He's in there. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Nice job right there, recognizing the wild pitch and being able to move up to third because of it. Now they've got more options in terms of finding a way to bring him home.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One away with a runner at third.
Ball. 2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ground ball right
Foul
side,
ball.
and it goes just foul. And the righty deals to the right side. There for the out.
He's out.
Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, no one left. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1, the Padres coming to bat. Back here at Petco Park, and pitching here today, Corbin Burns.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Luis Ariz stands in. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over.
Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jackson Merrill stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go at the plate. Jake McCarthy. Darvish back to work. And that's in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 1 strike.
He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The designated hitter,
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike in the outside corner. 0-1. Suarez stands at first with 1 out. Up the middle and a base hit. The throw to third. The tag out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch, not close. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is that. 1 left for Arizona. They lead it 1-0. Back here in San Diego, here's Manny Machado to start it off.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
And ball 1.
Well, Boog, we got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way.
And there's a ball.
3-0.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
3-2 now.
Full count.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there. And as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning. Make that error hurt.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike. Up the middle. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Just missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Here's Jason Hayward. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out. Fought off foul. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Tirso Ornelas. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there for strike one. Ball one there. Bases loaded, one away. Bottom half of inning number two. Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
Elias Diaz in the box now. Takes strike one. Two outs. Bases are full. That one the other way. Base hit. One run is in. And he boots it. Another comes in to score. Around third. Safe at the plate, and the missed play cost them a run. And they take a 2-run lead.
Now, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Diaz on at second with 2 down.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air out to left. Gurriel has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. And a strike on the outside edge.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Hit in the air, left field, Hayward. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Corbin.
This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now that second base, Ketel Marte.
2 down, base is empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Marte, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's down and in.
1-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Cronenworth throws on to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Petco Park, in steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis waits. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
On to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Merrill in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is down low. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. One out, base is empty. And downstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The kick, the 3-2. This one smoked out to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now one missed.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Just missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Chop to the right side, Arise. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
McCarthy batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Popped up. Bogarts sizing this one up, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Padres doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
0-2 now. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll sizes this one up, brings it in, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. That one hammered, but pulled foul. One now. And a swing and a miss. Hayward off of first with 2 away. And a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's Elias Diaz. Doubled his first time. Line drive. Slings to first. That's out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Diamondbacks 1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Eugenio Suarez. Darvish back to work. Misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one fouled off. Just missing there. And that's ball 2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. Strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there, just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat. That's in there.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Pulls that one foul. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No balls. 1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's the ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Corbin Carroll in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a foul ball, he stays alive. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Carroll up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ketel Marte, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that'll
Ball
load the
four. Take your
bases.
base.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
2 outs, bases full. Ketel Marte will hit next. He's grounded out a couple of times. That's
Ball
inside. Double-barreled action in the
One
bullpen.
ball, no
Jason
strike.
Adam getting loose out there. Estrada also getting ready. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Yeah.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
That one at
Ball,
95 missed up top, and the count 2-1. Moreno, the runner at third. Perdomo on second. Carroll on at first with 2 down. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here is Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
That's in there. Strike 1. And that one
1-1.
missing inside, a sharp slider. And that
Ball.
misses. 2-1.
2-1.
That one to first. Naylor. He'll do it himself.
Out.
1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great
0-1.
feel for his breaking ball today.
Two.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. First
Ball.
pitch misses.
1-0.
And another
2-0.
ball. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and it's 3-0. Manny Machado on deck for the Padres.
Hey.
That one fouled off. That's a walk. Went with another changeup but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Machado stands in now and watches strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply appears to be getting loose. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. And a breaking ball misses outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swings and misses.
Full count.
And the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Montgomery.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
First and second, 2 outs. Cronenworth getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike right there.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself off an RBI. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Machado at second. Cronenworth at first. 2 out of the inning.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Marte gets it to first. Bogaerts retired. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And that is out of play. Naylor, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swinging a foul straight back. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill under it. Drops into the glove. 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair
No
right
ball.
there. I
1
mean,
strike.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy. Just
No, that's
missed.
the ball. 1 ball. No strikes.
The D-backs trailing by 3, and we're the top half of the 6th. Just off the inside edge. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball there.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic. Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Hayward brings it in with a nice running grab. Offense held in check there. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jason Hayward.
Hayward.
That's too low, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the ground, right side, Marte whips it to first.
He's out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The designated hitter, Tirso Ornelas.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Now batting the catcher.
Here's Elias Diaz. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Ornelas, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike two.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Popped up. Naylor. They got it for out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt, but kept close. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Diamondbacks 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. The Diamondbacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Outside low, ball 1. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Yeah, that's outside. Next one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And one gone.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball one.
Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Moreno in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one ripped left field. Raging back towards the wall. Out of here! He'll touch them all. It's 4-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Geraldo Perdomo digs in now. In there at the knees for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Petco Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Junior.
And that's in the dirt. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That smash towards center. McCarthy pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Manny Machado. Inside, just missed. The other way, Naylor takes it himself. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they still lead this one 4-2. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jeremiah Estrada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Bullpen action for the Padres. Robert Suarez, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. Corbin goes down on strikes.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Marte now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Josh Naylor. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. And that one pulled foul.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. Naylor checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held up. Upstairs. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. Swung on, popped up on the infield. A rise. And that is that. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Montgomery back to work. That
That's
one
the ball.
inside. 1-0.
1-0.
Just
that's the
missed.
ball.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Jordan Montgomery done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Xander Bogaerts, 1 for 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bogart swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's one away.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Hayward batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Action in the pen down there. Kendall Graveman up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. One out, base is empty, and a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This to third, Suarez. Slings it across.
That's an out.
Out number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, base is empty. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Rip to third. And the inning is over. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. Last chance coming up for the D-backs. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one in triple digits. Suarez, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Now this is in the air down the line. Tatis makes the grab, and there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 in this one. Drops one down in front of the plate. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Outside low. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Center field. Merrill settles under it. And it's caught for the out. Diamondbacks down to their final out. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pavin Smith. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.